Qwen and Alibaba have released Qwen 3.8 in preview only for token plan users. And as you can see on X, they are claiming 2.4 trillion parameter model, right? So it's up there at like Kimi size. And it is second only to Fable 5. So that is a very, very big claim. And so I tested it. Let's put it through our benchmarks. In fact, I already did. I'm going to do exactly what I did for Kimi K3. I put it through my benchmarks. Here's my benchmark thing here. And I haven't looked at it yet. We're going to score it in real time together. That's how it's going to work. I do want to say, if you're interested in trying this model, you have to sign up for the coding plan. Like if you wanted to try it today, I'm sure it'll be on OpenRouter in a few days and Fireworks in a few days or whatever, but it is only on the coding plan right now. So I had to sign up for the coding plan to do it, but I also wanted to note that it is incredibly hard to figure out how to do that. Because the link to the personal coding plan is nowhere to be found. So the only way I was able to do it, as a tip, was to actually ask the AI agent inside the Alibaba Cloud platform to give me the link, and that worked for some reason. Alibaba just had, it's like Google. There's just so many different services going on. So let's dig in. So here are the 9 capability tests here. Halo Arena. This is where they clone a Halo game. This is where they clone an XCOM style game, tactical grid. This is the hardest test on the bench, a printable object. So they have to make something that I could actually 3D print. It's a Doctor Who phone stand. This is a sales page, so this tests front-end UI. Then we have 4 coding, back-end, sort of boring coding things, right? And they are all auto-graded. So this is a reasoning trap that gives them a crazy riddle to solve that they don't have knowledge about. Same thing with the twisted problem, although this is much more math-related. It's harder than any human could do. And tool endurance, just basically, this is a floor test. So local models fail tool endurance often because it's just, can you keep going without dying, reading and writing and reading and writing. And then the skepticism audit, where they get 10 things to solve, 10 problems to solve, but what they're not told is that half of them are not actual problems. So this tests if the model hallucinates. Most models don't get 100 here. You can see Qwen got 100. Most models hallucinate at least 1. And then GridForge is where they make an interactive spreadsheet with lots of dependencies on them. So let's go ahead and score these in real time together. Let's go. First up, Halo Arena. Halo-like vertical slice. I'm excited. Let's go. Let's see. Is it second to Fable? So far, so good. Okay, so there's no sound that I could hear, which is fine. It doesn't have to have sound. Gameplay-wise, really, really good. Not sort of aesthetically pleasing, really, with the green, but this is really good. Is there a jump? No jump. I didn't ask for a jump, but Kimi K3 did a jump, and it did a reload. Let's see if it has a reload. No reload. No reload. So this is really, really extremely solid. I would say it's 100% correct. I mean, you can't. The energy shield. Oh no, but look, the energy shield and the health bar are 0. Can I take damage? It looks like I'm taking damage, but my health isn't getting hit. Oh yeah, this is not going to be 100 on correctness. Nope. I can't. I am impenetrable. Oh, it said I died, but it's not showing the health. So I guess I can die? Okay. So it's great. It's a great generation, not perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and give this one on correctness. It's a really good generation. 67 out of 70 on correctness, 26 out of 30 on quality. Really, really good score there at 91, but definitely well below the leaders. So let's look at the XCOM lookalike now. Well, this is quite good. Okay, I can't move the grid, first of all. That's the first thing that I'm noticing. Let's see. Wait, which is fine, because that's actually not part of the test. Okay, so let's see. I can end turn, fire, I can restart a mission. Says my turn, click a green tile to move, eliminate all enemies. Okay, so let me go here. And let me try to fire at this guy. So it says 82% to hit, fire. Nice. But what's his HP? He shot me through the wall! You can't... Oh, wait, is he inside the block? I think he's inside the block. Okay, let me flank him. 51% to hit, and I hit. This is okay. It's not great. There's some issues. Look, he's inside a wall too. Unless they're just all inside walls. So, end turn. Enemy turn. The enemy is like only going on blocks. What? What? Yeah, this is. I'm a little disappointed here. So from a correctness standpoint, I would put this kind of like 60 to 70. Like, it's good. It does almost everything correct, but there's some like big gaps here. We'll say 62. And then for quality, you know, I would say about 22. You know, I mean, it's just not amazing. It's not great. It's just not great. In fact, so far, worse than Qwen 3.7 Max. Okay, let's go to the printable object. This is the hardest test on the bench. Let's see how it did. All right, so here we are in Bamboo Studio. Oh, and this is great. This is great. So this is what all the Frontier models do, is they make the Tardis and they give it a slant. But I'm already seeing a few issues here. You know, some intelligence reasoning issues. So first of all, the Tardis is skinny here, and it should be boxier. And I know that seems silly, but every other model figured that out. Like every other Frontier model figured that out, and good open source model. Also, it's like a phone would sit on this, but you see how this is? Like, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for a phone with this angle that they have here. So, seeing a bit of reasoning issues. Yeah, seeing a bit of reasoning issues there. Not in love with this generation, but it is functional and it would 100% print. It's definitely printable, which really matters. So we're going with an 87 on the printable object. So far, it's well below Opus on my benchmark. Sales page. Let's see how it did with the sales page. And this is really good. I love the animated SVG in the hero. This is really, really good. Kill the ops toil, keep the hours, luminous the AI equivalent 10 hours plus back every week. This is all really good. It's all really good. Make sure the anchor links are functional, which they are. Okay. Start free for 14 days. Takes me there, which is great. Start free trial. I would assume takes me to the same place. Yes, very good. Okay, so we've got these. Very nice. I like what they've done with the color scheme here. Less ops theater, more shipped work. This is great. Oh, I like the little animations inside the SVGs, although I'm not really sure what this means. I guess it's an arrow from a circle to a circle, but at least it's animated, so that's something. They're one of the constraints with this prompt is that they have to create SVGs on it. And you can see there's more animated stuff there. It's almost like they ticked the box on the animated stuff, but yeah, but like didn't crush it. Team size. Okay, this is looking really good. So this is its best generation for sure so far. I mean, it's pretty much a 98, I would say. 100% on correctness, and just some of those weird choices are gonna bump me down. Got 100 on all of these, which is great news for coding. So got 5 on this problem, which is good. Twisted problem, what we're looking for here. Let's see if it got it right. Where did it actually print here? Here, so it approximated 77.45, which is exactly what we are looking for, which is great. And then the skepticism audit, this is impressive. I mean, it passed every single one. Number 9, usually that is like Kimi got that wrong, K3 got it wrong, so GLM 5.2 got that wrong, so that's good to see. And then we have the interactive spreadsheet with dependencies. Let's see what it did. Okay, this is looking really good. So let's see. Oh, and the arrows for dependencies, which I like a lot. This is nice. This is really, really nice. The sales charts there, we have the dependencies showing up in the right side. Okay, that's good. Now, what if I change values that have, what What if I change values that have dependencies to it? Can I type? Can we type here? There, very nice. So like gross profit is dependent on this. So what if I change that to 5,000? It'll change those. Okay, great. Sales 23 changes to that. This is great. Yeah, this is great. So this is 100 right here. This is 100 right here for sure. So overall, Qwen gets a 93. And I would say, in general, I'm disappointed. And it almost sort of reflects the pricing. Like, Kimi K3 came in at what I think is extremely expensive for a Chinese model at $15 per million output, but blew me away on the benchmarks with a 97. Let's go ahead and look at the ranks. Ignore Luna being up here because it's... in fact, let me get rid of it. Okay, I'd run GPT Luna earlier today and I hadn't scored it yet, so it was showing it up on top. So, and I just decided, hey, I'll just go score it now. It came in 6 on the leaderboard. So, where does Qwen 3.8 Max live? Number 4, at a 93. I'm a little disappointed. So, like, when Kimi K 2.7 code came out, I tried it and I thought it was trash. So when Kimi K3 came out and I tested it, I was like, holy crap, this is amazing. 97. Right? It tied with GPT Soul, but I put it ahead because it's cheaper and more token efficient. But Claude Fable 5 still number 1. But as you can see, the Halo generation wasn't nearly as good. In fact, let's put these all next to each other here so that we can see. By the way, I haven't made a video on this, but my benchmark I started using my benchmark well after Opus 4.8 came out. So the other day I was like, oh, I got to have Opus 4.8 in the benchmarks. It's number 10 on my benchmarks. Like, didn't blow me away. Really kind of weird. Okay, so we have our comparisons up of the top 4 right now. And Qwen 3.8 Max comes in at number 4. Kimi K, or rather GPT 5.6 Soul is number 3. Tied, though, with the score with Kimi K3 and then Claude Fable 5. So on Halo, 98, Kimi was much better. Qwen was so much worse at Halo. Huge mistakes, like huge correctness mistakes, right? And not a ton of style, whereas Kimi's was fantastic. I mean, you could see it down here. Like, here's Kimi's, right? I got sound, I got jump, I got reload, the style is better, it's more interesting and fun. I mean, this was the best generation of Halo, whereas Qwen 3.8 Max, you know, it's fine, you know, but there's not very many enemies. They're not dynamic. It's extremely easy. The bullets don't travel well, and you can't see it in this tiny view, but health and shield gauges like don't work. They're not operational. And then Fable 5, which I think was a little worse than Kimi, also gave me sounds. But it didn't give me like jump and reload, even though I didn't ask for those things. Oh, actually, no. Fable does give me reload, but there's no animation. That's what it is. Oh, whoa! And Fable gave me multiple guns, which I think is fun. But you can see, you know, when you have that context about how different it is. Oh, look at that. I didn't even notice. I'm such an idiot. Kimi gave me multiple guns as well. Assault rifle and a magnum. Nice, nice, nice. And did we get multiple guns here for Qwen? Come on, Qwen. There we go. No multiple guns for Qwen. So just oh, there is, but it doesn't work with the scroll wheel. So there's the pistol right there. Okay, 1 and 2. Okay, great. Disappointing, you know, overall kind of disappointing. So that's Halo. And then on XCOM, you see Kimi got 100 on that. It was so good. Fable got a 98. So Kimi was consistently beating Fable on some of the benchmarks. Maybe not overall, but some of the benchmarks. So, you know, you see like this is Kimi's generation down here. It's just really, really good. Like, it's just really, really good. And this is Fable's, again, really, really good. And then there's this, you know, I can't even, I know it's a view thing, but it's not even letting me see it right now. But it was so incorrect. Like, there was all sorts of bad stuff happening there. GPT did not do very well on this. As you can see, it got an 88. And then the 3D model, there's not much to see in 3D model. I'm not going to pull all of these up, but you can see the scores there. Fable and GPT crushed that one. Sales page, relatively easy one. It did well. I think it beat Kimi on this one. And then the traps, they all got 100 on the trap questions, which is very good to see. Below this, you'll see GLM 5.2 and Grok 4.5, like they missed some. And then on the on the grid, 100 for all of them. So weighted 93, 97, 97, 99 overall on these. So, overall, I'm just kind of, it's okay. I wouldn't be rushing out, though, to play with it. I think it's good that it's number 3. It's probably going to be somewhere around 700 or $7.50 per million output tokens. That definitely makes it cheaper than every single model above it, but not, at least in my benchmark, not better. And obviously, I haven't even coded with it. I haven't done any coding with this or anything because I just got it like an hour ago and started benchmarking it. But that's just kind of where we are. I mean, because I love coding with GLM 5.2 and Grok 4.5, and I have great experiences with them. They're both above Opus 4.8 in my benchmarks. I need to use Muse Spark 1.1 more because look where, it came in 8th. It came above Claude Opus on this benchmark, which is really, really interesting. So that's Qwen 3.8. Should you use it? I would say I'm not rushing. I'm not rushing to try it. I'm probably not going to keep my Qwen coding plan for now, but I am going to test it in real world testing this week, and I will let you know how it goes. I bought a month of the coding plan. I'm going to try it in some repos. We'll see how it goes. So get subscribed if you want to see more videos on that, as well as I always test the latest models on this benchmark as soon as they come out. So I'll see you in the next one.